I created it, knowing the fact that I didn't want to create it, but I have so many people in my world told me that everyone needs a person like me in their life. Raw, open, opinionated, going to tell you what you need to hear, not what the fuck you want to hear.
That's it.
So guess what? I'm here. My name is Kwamia. But those that do not pronounce my name, you call me Q-Kwa or Eva Queen. Hey. So we're about to talk that uncomfortable conversation. Let's get it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Woo!
Take a seat.
Oh my God.
Oh no, I ain't. Get comfortable. Cross your legs, uncross your legs, whatever it is you need to do, just get comfortable. Queen, I'm gonna let you start first, baby. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, so basically, I see that there's a couple of couples in here, even uncoupled people. So like I always talk on Pillow Talk with the T. Listen, the first topic we're going to hit, is cheating a fucking choice or is it not? What do you think?
Cheating is a choice.
Yeah, from the crowd first. Cheating is a choice?
Choice.
Cheating is definitely a choice. I believe so. So I'm going to agree with the crowd on that.
Yeah.
That part. I don't necessarily feel like you have to take aside an opportunity. Either I am or I'm not. I think cheating is based off of something. Cheating is definitely based off of something, and I think the main thing that cheating is based off of is unappreciation. If we can get into that real quick, right? So I'm not going to step outside of my doorway looking for anything that I already got on the inside. You understand what I'm saying? If everything is tootsie, I'm taking care of my situation. You're meeting me halfway, eye to eye, door to door, shore to shore. Everything's covered. Why do I need to look for other partnership? Already have everything that's right here. And not for nothing, I also want to point out that cheating is not always sexual based.
No.
Don't get it fucked up.
It's not.
You don't necessarily have to go out there cheating looking for ass. You can go out there cheating looking for conversation. You can go out there cheating looking for wholesomeness. You want somebody to just listen to you a little bit. Because home ain't fucking listening.
Exactly.
So don't get it twisted as if, yeah, I'm just going out here to cheat because I want to get in somebody else. No, I don't need another body.
Yes.
I need a different type of conversation. I need you to learn the new me because maybe things have changed a little. How you feel?
And I always say, well, I feel like cheating is a decision. It's a decision that you choose to make, to decide to step out of your home, which you already decide, what you already have. Now, it's like you said, it's not always the physical base of reason why people cheat. People cheat for emotional, something that they're missing in their relationship, something that they're not receiving. You could have already said it 3 or 4, 5, maybe 6 times, and you gave that person chance after chance to be able to show up, show out, and be able to deliver. And if they didn't, then guess what? You now saying that I have to now focus on me, go and get what I need to receive for me, and you're going to end up going now outside of that household. Now, if you choose to cheat, you got to remember that you now bringing something into your relationship in your household that's going to cause a chaos. Because if he or she find out, this is something that you now have to deal with, right?
Right.
So you got to make sure you be able to be responsible in the fact that you want to have to explain. Right. You have to now sit there and be delicate to that person's feelings, their emotions, and because when you decide to stick your dick on somebody's vagina, or you slide on somebody's pole, guess what? You have officially cheated. Even if you're emotionally cheated, you have cheated. Because now you connected some ties of emotions that you shouldn't be connected with anybody but the person that's just in your household. So that's why I always tell people, make sure before you step out of your household, make sure you decide that you're in the relationship. Always cross your T's, dot your I's before you decide to end it. And if you choose not to end it, don't step out until you decide to choose this woman or this man that's in your household and then give them a chance to prove themselves. Now, if they don't prove themselves, that's up to them. Now, it's time for you to have that uncomfortable conversation that we always come to avoid, right? We avoid due to the fact that we don't want to have that conversation. Why we don't want to have that conversation? We talk about everything else on social media. We post everything else on social media. We show everything on social media to make it seem like we're happy. So why now we can't, inside our own comfortable zone, in our household, in our relationship, that we can't go to our partner to be able to say, hey, this is something missing, this is something wrong. I spoke to you about it numerous times. I brought it to your attention. So guess what? Now I feel like either because you're not giving me what it is that I need. See, we worry about the wants. See, this is why a lot of people are single. Because the thing is, it's not about your wants, it's about what you need. Right. So you ask this person, say, hey, I already set the exposures to you. I told you over and over that I needed this. This is my love language. This is what speaks to me. This is what resonates with me. And they don't give it to you, then now it's time to cut it off.
Speaking of social media, right? 2020, 2021, I don't know. Whenever it came about. So now all of a sudden we got this big thing as far as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc., etc. And now Facebook has a line, you're now in a relationship with what is you telling my business for?
Right.
Huh? Twitter, trending topics, couple goals. Goals, fucking goals. Right? Sick of it. Personal opinion. But I wanted to get into social media and relationships. Are you following your significant other?
First of all, I don't have a significant other. I have a sex situation.
Okay. That is the thing.
It really is. And trust me, I trademarked that shit too.
Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the crowd. Gotta get it from you first. Anybody in the crowd, how y'all feel? Y'all following y'all significant other on social media?
No. Yes, I sure do.
Yeah. If yes, why? Any yeses out here? Yeah. Yes? Why? Just to see what you do. We got a yes? Why, bro?
I want to be her biggest fan.
1,000 likes just for the bro.
I want to be her biggest fan.
I want to be her biggest fan. I ain't got no her, but I still want to be her biggest fan too. Fuck it, whoever she is, right? Okay, I'm going to go with a stiff no. I'm going to go with a stiff no. I'm going to go with a no. You don't have no Instagram.
Good man.
Good fella.
Good man. Good man.
You ain't got time for Instagram.
Exactly.
That make him a good man because you don't got an Instagram?
No.
I'm about to say.
But just gotta, we have to point out the sides. We have to point out the sides that some people got the time, some people don't. If you do have the time to dibble and dabble, because that's all IG is. If you do got the time to dibble and dabble, all right, that's cool. I dibble and dabble. I need it. It's my platform. It's my market. But everybody else don't need it. I got a friend. Best friend. Never had it the entire time. Felt like he never had it. Felt like he never needed it. No, I ain't getting fuck I need an IG for, nigga. I'm living real life. And I felt them. Why? Because you really out here in the streets, you really out here seeing, you really out here handling your business. Instagram was always placed in the world as a proof, an acceptance, an understanding in quotes, right? You want somebody to feel like you got something going on. You want to show the world that you live. You want to prove to people that you got something. But when it comes down to a relationship, why do I have to prove to you what the fuck is going on in my household and what I got going on? Why do I have to take a picture every time me and my lady is out on a date? Why do I have to take a picture or take a video every time I do something special for her? For what? Because who the fuck is you? Because who
He say that all the time.
At the end of the day, when me and her arguing over the fact of whether or not I did motherfucking laundry, are you gonna be there right there to break that motherfucking argument? Why didn't get her oil change when I was supposed supposed to, or she needed a little bit of money for a nail date or a massage appointment with her friends, and I didn't come through because I didn't have the funds. Let's get into the real, because sometimes we don't always have it.
Yes.
Are we pouring that on Instagram?
No.
Damn, Instagram, I was broke today. Instagram, I'm fucked up. I ain't got no money.
Damn.
And she about to leave my motherfucking ass. Because I ain't got no money.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell y'all, because maybe you can just drop me a comment and try to fix my motherfucking situation. Fuck Instagram and motherfucking relationships. Ain't nobody up there to do anything for y'all. I'm here to tell you. Ain't no saviors on Instagram.
Nope.
Ain't no saviors on Instagram, y'all. This shit is all a facade. You want to live real life? Step the fuck out of the matrix, put your phone down, and really get into it.
Exactly. Exactly. Preach.
That's the only way you're going to get into your partner for real. Because 9 out of 10, you ain't really going to meet nobody worth shit on that motherfucker anyway. That's what the first thing they asking for. What's your cash app?
Yes.
What's your cash app?
Yes.
Brokey?
Brokey.
What's up, dude?
Listen, so my thing is about social media is that I feel like people only post their good times on social media.
Hello.
Not only that, who are you trying to validate your relationship? Why? You already know who you two are. You already chose this person to be in a relationship. So why you need social media to end up coming into your love bubble, your privacy? In fact, it have outside noise coming into your relationship. I don't feel like it, because at the end of the day, when me and my man is going through whatever we going through, guess what's going to happen? It's between me and him. It's nobody's motherfucking business what we're doing. He decided to call me and say, hey, babe, I put a dress on the bed for you tonight. Because I want you to wear this sexy motherfucking dress and I feel like you're a sexy man. Do I need to post that on social media?
No.
Nope. But I know that it's a mental note for me. So stop validating your relationship. Feel like you need validation from the 70 billion people in the world that half of them don't know who the fuck you are. Ain't paying attention. Don't give a fuck. And that would never come across your account at all. And like I'm always say, if this don't apply to you if you are married in a relationship, let the motherfucking shit fly.
Okay.
I got the next one. Listen, I always say my thing is, can you befriend an ex? Do you guys believe in befriending an ex?
Yes.
No. Absolutely not. No. Nah. No.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Every time they try it, I straight tell them, fuck out of here. Nah.
Yes, you can.
Nah, fuck that.
It's called boundaries.
It's called growth.
Then you ask, what bullshit are you trying to buy?
Nah, it's not worth it.
I like that answer. So for my opinion on that, I do not befriend exes.
No,
Ex for a reason.
Exactly.
Your season is not over with me.
Yes.
It's winter now.
Period.
Whenever we was in a relationship,
It's
or whatever I
wintertime,
needed to
man.
learn from you, you needed to talk to
Cupping
me, support me,
season,
whatever it is now over. Now you are now blocked and deleted.
Yes. Thank you, sis. Period.
Oh, see, that's, you say what?
Sometimes I don't block.
Well, that's your fault. That's your problem, right?
No, I block all aspects. Got to go.
I block and delete.
No, they don't got my number. I put my
Social media?
Yeah.
What? See, I don't feel no. They listen. They don't need the. Let me tell you something. That's the reason
I don't block them.
Watch this motherfucking glow up.
Right.
They got full access.
Yes.
Watch this motherfucker. No, I'm on your side. I'm not blocking shit.
But now when you keep coming in my DM, you gotta go. You gotta get blocked.
I ain't giving up like this when I was with you, but nigga, I'm on some whole nother shit. I like this style.
Yeah, now I agree with that. But my phone, you not
No, you don't want my number.
You not gonna call me.
Yeah,
And don't even try to call me from your boy phone, your grandma's phone, because guess what? I do not answer phone numbers that's not saved.
Yes,
my
sis.
I sit there and I what they say, investigate and say like, okay, if you don't even message them, you ain't relevant. Right. So my thing is, you like my king said, you gonna watch my glow up. You gonna see me elevate, transform, and fucking rise.
Yeah.
With the people around me, my motherfucking TLC sisters,
With my
family, and everybody motherfucking else, and that's in part of my tribe.
Period.
And with the new
And then
money.
with the new nigga, absolutely.
Yes.
Because at
Okay.
that point, God has sent me someone who understands me, who
So let me ask
deserves
you
me.
a question. All right, being friends with your ex, you don't have to be friends with your ex, but sometimes you have to be friends with your ex if there are kids or involved.
If this kid is
Now listen, you don't have to be friends like buddy, but you gotta keep it cordial at some point. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm always beefing with you and I don't fuck with you, how can our kids?
There's a difference between cordial and beef. I'm not beefing with
Exactly,
you.
that's what I'm saying.
But we're
Like,
gonna keep this shit at a employee minimum. I don't fuck with nobody I work with.
Right.
Exactly.
But
For
you're not
more
alone
than
with.
one reason. Hi and motherfucking bye. You alright? You good?
And that's what I'm saying. Like I said, you don't be buddy.
It's a dub.
You gotta keep it
So what if you started a business with your ex, right? And it's a flourishing business.
Whoa,
The
shit.
business work, but the relationship don't work.
Hey,
And you got a girl?
go.
And you got a girl?
I said,
And it's flourishing.
one of the first things that I said was, you gonna sit in here and tell the truth.
Right. Transparency.
Living fucking testimony.
Right.
To the room. Living testimony. I believe in still keeping a friendly balance as far as your exes is concerned because you don't know what necessarily, nobody knows what you necessarily gain from that person. Before I started the social life experience, I was in a frenzy. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do, how I was going to come about. All I know was I had a plan and I had an idea, but I had no type of execution whatsoever. That person was the one that set me down and taught me about contracts, taught me how to line up everything, taught me how to balance everything that I had going on, and was willing to manage and carry on even though we weren't together anymore. Still. Now, a new person there came along. Maybe another new person there came along. I still had that one person there who was willing to identify with the position that they took because they didn't have to take it.
Right.
But they kicked in along with me. You know what? You got something great going, nigga. We gonna get you to the end regardless. And me and this person is still cool to this day. She has her own situation going on, which is a beautiful situation. Hats off to that. I have my own situations going on. But at the end of the day, we still find that. Yeah, big situation. Big situation. The one thing you don't do is let a good nigga go single, bro.
That's a fact.
You don't let a good nigga go single. That's big situation. But at the end of the day, back to what's going on. She's still a great person in my life. I still can pick up the phone, contact her, send over a text message, yo, I got a question, I got a concern, and everything is still gonna be green on my end. Those type of people you keep in. Now, everybody that's wrapped up in this new 2021 toxic shit, yeah, you like to be fucking toxic, you're killing yourself. Toxicity is death, my nigga.
It is.
You're holding on to somebody that did you all fucked up this, that, and the third because the sex was good. Because they made you feel like nobody else made you feel because they had one up above all of these other great people. So that's that ex that you always want to, you always go back to. I don't give a fuck if this nigga call me tomorrow. I'm going. I'm going to drop my situation. How fucking dumb can you be?
Thanks.
Ain't no future in front. It wasn't one then, and there ain't going to be one now. But, fellas, we make the same mistake that the ladies make because the ladies, you know, they carry that. That's their leeway. They always got that one in the tuck, right? And then fellas, we always got that, you know, that one we can't necessarily forget, right? She may have been from high school. That may have been the one that was playing us while we were in 10th grade.
Yeah.
You know, the one that was in college that didn't necessarily come through every time we hit their phone, but we ran into them in a party and it was popping. Or, you know, the one that you took home, but wish you never took home because your mother ain't like it. We always got that one, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, there ain't no future in it. It's gonna be that one that bring that peace. Because it's all about peace. We as people, we forget that we are just capsules. Everything about us is energy, soul, and body.
Yes.
We ain't nothing but a shadow. So if you know for a fact that positive ain't fucking meeting positive, why are you trying to make a positive meet a negative?
And like I always use the whole example of when in the refrigerator, your milk goes spoil you. What's the first thing you want to do, right?
Throw it away.
Throw it away. So why the fuck are we holding on to inspired relationships?
Hello.
That's all I'm saying.
Pop.
Go ahead, King.
Okay, so even though it is on me, I have to make it twist. We've been kind of, giving it up a certain kind of way, but I need to hear from the people first, and I'm coming to you, Queen. Right? Why is sex important in relationships? Crowd.
Why y'all got so quiet?
Why is sex important in your relationship?
I knew he was about to
Give me a
ask
home.
that.
Give me a home.
Everybody need a good exercise partner.
I need to know nobody else giving it up the way I'm giving it up.
Hello.
I got all that.
Confident.
Big facts.
Everybody need a good exercise partner.
Everybody needs a good exercise partner.
I was thinking that you don't want to go outside of your relationship, so make sure you sucking his dick every morning. Make sure that you
Every morning?
And it's not never getting quiet.
You have anybody else that's like you?
Every morning?
Wait, did you both see us look in the camera?
But I'm just saying, if you don't want your man going anywhere else, make sure you take care of him.
Period.
That's all. I'm a woman, so I'm just saying, take care of your man so he don't gotta go outside and look for it. And he better be eating the box too. So that's just that.
I just feel like it's a balance between both. If you fuck a girl, you and your wife, whoever, decide whatever it is that you got. If you fucking them good, you ain't got to worry about them going out or whatever. I just feel like some people still might go out though.
We swinging the arm. I seen you.
Well, to me, it's important because it's another form of communication.
Yes.
Tap in. Yeah, that's the part I was getting to.
When she said like sucking dick every morning, stuff like that, like I'm a very sexual person with the person that I love. So
Right.
sucking dick
Yes.
every, having that love language is so important. It's another connection.
It's another connection. I seen the arm over here.
I was me, but she just said what I was
She said what she was going to say.
I was gonna say something. I mean, sex is important, but like you gotta be like connected.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes sex ain't enough.
Sometimes sex ain't enough.
Because intimacy, like there's natural between having sex with someone, being intimate. You gotta know how to hold them. You gotta know how to love their God. You gotta know
Now, my only take from the whole reason why I even brought this up was because I wanted to note that it's not just about sex, right? It's not just about sex. Even in a relationship, y'all, in these situationships, if we just got that one partner that we like to, our favorite, it ain't always, it's not about the actual act and matter. I'm only fucking you because something inside me really fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because not for nothing, if I didn't, I wouldn't. Right? We put a lot of grips and a lot of holds on these situationships and these relationships and doing all of these great things that happen with sex in the matter. Oh, this person satisfies me. This, that. None of this will be possible if your fucking mental not right. They forget that that's where sex really is based from. It starts here. Before it get here, it starts here. It's a thought. It's a process. It's thinking. It's all of that. So once that thing done reach down here, you're already ready for the actual act. Now, how you perform, that's on you. Right?
Exactly.
That's on you. But to know that it all starts here.
Yeah.
Before it gets here.
Making love to the
also,
mind is. Ooh.
As we both know, the flow. Don't forget here too. Y'all, I got a lot of fucking bodies, right? That I wouldn't have kept. I wouldn't have done it. I was young, slinging, thought I was the man, this, that, and the third, bro. I deal with that shit today, wishing that I can give those fucking bodies back. Because those women didn't deserve the time, and I didn't deserve the experience. No cap. No cap. Lust is a motherfucker. Lust is a motherfucker, but being lusty leaves you lonely. No cap. Queen, what's good?
So just like just to tap on a little bit what he said, the situation is start from here. You gotta connect with the connection and energy. Now I have a sex situation that has been in and out for the past 16 years.
Ooh.
Yes.
Shit.
So in regards to that,
16?
16.
16,
So
B-Dog.
in regards to that,
Size 16, B-Dog.
so in regards to that, there has been connection. There's something there, the energy, the vibration, the alignment.
Right.
So that there's something that he taught me and I taught him. He's a business owner, I'm a business owner. However, we don't chase each other. There is a contract involved in this sex situation. That's the difference. Everybody not built like me. Every woman is not built like me. So I tell you, if it's not for you, don't do it.
A contract?
Oh, contract.
He signed that shit.
Revised every year, baby. Every year.
He signed that shit.
So I do because things do change, and I'm a realist. So back to what sister back here in the back said, it's about the connection. So it's a form of me expressing how I feel about you, how I love you, what you did for me, and every single thing that I'm sitting there, and this, even the date night or whatever the case may be, I'm express myself. I'm sitting there, you bending me over, ass down, up and face down. So we expressing each other in every single type of way. I told you we going raw. Absolutely. So in regards to that, to me, it's a spoken body language. And it's not the whole pie, but it's a piece of the pie. So if you go with ladies that sit here that's tight like this, like, I'm a Jesus first, God, oh my God, cool, you can do all that if you want to. But if you sit there and subtract the fact of sex from your man, guess what he's going to finally do? Somewhere else. He's going to get it from somewhere else. You could be Jesus-like all day, act like sex does not matter. And you can sit there and say, oh my God, I'm shy from sex. But trust me, at least it's part of the relationship, a part of the marriage, is the unspoken of the body language speaking to each other in that moment. So when you speak to each other in that moment, you're basically saying, thank you so much for getting the car fixed. Thank you for so much for taking the kids to school. Thank you so much for buying me them beautiful, amazing robes that you did. Thank you for sitting there, taking me on that date night and being able to recognize my feelings and my emotions. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, King. So in regards to that, that's all you're doing is connecting in the communication of physical body language of speaking to two bodies connected to one. That's all you're doing. So it is to me, it is very important in relationship because it's another form of communication and connection. And also, ladies, let me sit and maybe I'm not gonna give too much secrets. I think Shania and Kiana and Sabrina know, but I'm not gonna go to the one we know. But the only thing I'm gonna say is this. I'm not going there. But just I'm going left but not right. So in regards to that, ladies, manifestation. In TLC, we always talk about manifestation. About what in fact is what it is that you want. So you go after, you manifest everything, that big house, that big car, that dream, goal, everything. So in the time when you orgasm, that is the time for you to start manifesting what it is that you want. Because when you're orgasm, do you realize that's the high power vibration, the signal of the universe that's coming to your urines, your uterus, and your vagina. So as he's making you climax and orgasm, that's when you should be saying, I want $1.5 million in my account. I want that fucking mansion on the top of the hill. So I want that Now that's when you should be manifesting because it's the connection and vibration.
Yes,
yes. Now the other one, you will have to come to our motherfucking meditation retreat for the other one.
Everybody about to go home and nut tonight. Everybody's looking for a nut tonight. Right after that. telling you right now.
Can y'all tap on soul ties though?
Manifestation.
I don't know if y'all want to touch on soul ties.
We
Talk
can do
about
soul
that
ties
just a little
and we
bit.
can do twin flames, baby. I'm all educated. Listen, I got my certificate. So you want to tap on it? Okay, so in regards to people basically doing soul ties, there's two souls coming into one and connecting. A lot of people always sitting and saying you got too many souls tying. That's why women shouldn't be able to go from body to body to body to body to body because your soul is connected and connected to a different soul. So you have all that energy that's flowing, that's all on you. That's why we tell women to make sure you take your time to heal and detox out of every relationship before you get into another one. So detox is not only just the detox at TLC, but it's important in relationships. So in regards to that, that's why twin flames, what twin flames is basically one soul that has been split and connected in two separate bodies. Now he could be in Africa, India, another state. You would know your soul, not you, but your soul, will end up knowing when you connect to that person. Because it's going to be an undesirable type of thing that you cannot control as the physical human person. And the reason why I know about so much about twin flames, my sex situation is my twin flame. So,
As we're gonna wind down this second real quick. I believe we're gonna take the last 2 rounds. I got one, you got one. The last one that I actually want to talk into. I'm gonna find out some truth for y'all, bro. Does looks and appearance matter?
No. No. Absolutely
I
not.
gotta know. I gotta yes.
Yeah, and hygiene.
Not hygiene, baby. I'm talking looks and appearance.
If you look at his
80-20.
Looks and appearance.
80-20.
80-20.
It don't.
20% looks.
It don't. It don't.
I'm gonna explain why.
You ain't coming up with
I never look for looks.
It don't matter.
Stability matters, looks don't. Ugly ass Tony got a chance.
That's exactly what the
As
fuck
long as
is.
he's stable.
He getting that ass. I don't give a fuck what you say. I know a lot of ugly niggas that got some bad ass females.
Cause they know how to treat them.
I'm still trying to figure out how
One
hard
mic,
it is.
one mic. You said what?
I said the most masculine and stable men are not the pretty boy, so handsome everywhere he goes. He just look like a model. They are regular looking guys. Some might be considered ugly, but their energy is so masculine and so
Yes, sis.
that it
Yes,
makes
sis.
so somebody else would be handsome appearance wise, but then when he opens his mouth and you have a conversation with him, you're like, oh no.
Yes. Yes.
Probably on the DM.
Yep.
You in the A. You in the
What
A.
she said was perfect. I agree with that.
Absolutely.
But 9 times out of 10, coming from where the fuck I come from, seeing what the fuck I see, because look, I don't know how none of y'all feel, but I look good as fuck. In high school, I ain't never had a problem with no female. Sometimes I ain't even have to holler at a chick. They let me know, I'm fucking with you. Hey, that's neither here nor there. Fuck all that. I see some ugly ass niggas with the baddest motherfucking females. And I'm like, hell no, I'm looking at that. Yo, bro. And it's not about a hating situation, but it's like, in reality, you see I'm a good looking dude.
It's something. I'm trying to get y'all somewhere. It's the same question. I'm trying to get you somewhere.
What she said was right on top because it might be that something that they have that's like, yo, listen, I'm fucking with it. But 9 times out of 10, they got that check.
Okay. I'm swinging this, and I'm swinging this to the business. Kid, I paid a lot of attention to what was going on. Everything that you got going on. Kid is my friend, y'all. We met at Nabisco. When I was at Nabisco, me and Key met at Nabisco. I used to go to Key and complain about motherfucking hours. I need to be put on, I need overtime, etc., etc. Key used to sit in that office. and handle her motherfucking business. Kay, I've been following your journey, baby. I love everything about you. My whole point as far as the looks and appearance matter is because of TLC.
Wow.
Here I am. That's the biggest I've ever been in my motherfucking life. No cap.
Right.
I served 10 years in the military.
Hey, yo. Thank
Yes. Yes.
Did college. Did the streets before all of that. This is the biggest I've ever been in my life. Now, hearing these testimonies and everything that's been going on as far as today, the love years in the front, you different. You're very different. You're very fucking different. Okay? You're very different. I owe you 10 too, but I'm not creasing these. I'm not creasing these. We'll talk about that later. But looks and appearance matters, y'all. And looks and appearance matters because it's all about that inner confidence. Don't forget that shit is based on you. When you step outside your house, when you step in front of a mirror every morning, however you choose to get yourself together, you gotta look at you before everybody else look at you too. You understand what I'm saying? That shit is very, very, very fucking important. So if Mr. Tony with the bag, who's masculine as hell, but don't cater to himself, don't go get manicures, don't keep a shape up, don't smell like nothing, don't look like nothing, don't. Ain't nobody checking for him.
But that's not
But
we're talking about grooming now.
I'm talking about appearance. I'm talking about appearance. He may look like a regular dude, but he ain't got no fucking spunk. He needs spunk. Everybody needs some spunk, y'all.
Yes.
It's okay to be regular. You can be regular into anything that you want to be into. You may be with the hippie crowd. You may be with the cool crowd. You may not want to go get the new shoes. You may want to keep the shoes from last year. That's okay as long as you keep them shit together. Because you never know who you're going to run into, right? We never know who we're going to run into a conversation with. We never know who we're going to meet. We never know what it's going to be based on. Every day we step outside, we don't know what our chances are, and we take away from that by not giving a fuck. That's what it's based on right there. So when I threw that question out there, do looks and appearance matter? I wanted to base it off TLC. You may need that Nutriverse. You may need that I'm a new face. I'm a new mind. I'm a new face. I'm a new mind. I'm a new body.
Yes.
I believe now. I believe.
Yes.
I believe.
Yes.
Leave that impression.
Queen.
So in regards to piggyback what he said, for me to go extensive is that I also feel like the physical appearance does matter. It gets you in the doorways that if you wasn't in a physical good appearance, you wouldn't get into.
Right.
It gets you elevation, makes you feel good. And I know a lot of women in TLC who came into TLC had lack of self-esteem, lack of confidence. They didn't even know where they was going, didn't believe in themselves. So in regards, yes it does. Physical appearance and confidence does absolutely matter. Because you feel good about yourself. The elegance of your walk starts to change. The talk. Yes.
Talk
Your
about it. Let's go.
You now walk in the room and you walk in the fucking room.
Yes.
Everybody sees you.
Yes.
Even the women who don't want to see you sees you. I don't know what is competition about women, but I'm not competing against my sisters. Absolutely.
Period, sis.
Because when I walk into a room, they're behind me spiritually, physically, and emotionally.
Yes.
Because I represent them and TLC. So in regards to that, physical and confidence does absolutely matter. It makes you sit there, stand even tall, and end up sitting and change your attitude. It makes you end up talking to people that you may have never ever would have walked up and talked to people ever before. So absolutely, the physical appearance, absolutely. But let me also send this too. Is a lot of people that we end up friend zoning. Women, we friend zone men that we wouldn't even give a second look. And Brina, knowing that that's my African sister.
I did it.
Knowing the fact that a lot of Africans that comes from Africa, we sit there, we are very strategic in thinking. We dress down because we don't want you guys to know the type of money we have. So those are women that's going to bypass us, not knowing the fact that outside we have a motherfucking Audi and BMW. See, that's the thing. You have to sit there and realize the person, you never know who you're talking to, a Bill Gates, a 1.5 million billionaire. You never know who you're talking to. Be careful and be very precise who you may walk into the building, who you be talking, because he got on a t-shirt and jeans. Don't let that shit fool you. Look at his motherfucking walk. Stop befriending the men that we need and stop fucking with the niggas that we want. Okay, I'm sorry if I bust your heart, but I get tough love. That's how Rocky Ray was raised up.
Thank you.
And I think Brina knows how we was raised up. So in regards to that, let me tell you something. Stop focusing on the fact that what you need, ladies, and also men. Because you guys don't end up subtracting either. You guys go for the easy bitches. The bitches that you know that's going to split, bow down, and end up spreading her legs at the moment that you sit there and whip out your dick, right?
Hold on.
So listen, that's going to be at the moment. So if that's the case, listen, I'm telling you, stop walking, because he may have baggy jeans, or he may have little dingy jeans. He could have been working out of his car. She could have been doing something inside with her sweatpants going to the grocery store. But she could be walking into $1 million mansion. You don't know that. But the thing is, look at the swag, look at the elegance, the poise, and the grace of the walk. Because when you do that, fuck the clothes they got on, look at what's inside. Because you could be missing your Mr. Right and Mrs. Right.
That glow.
That's it.
Before y'all give a round of applause or whatever it is, whatever type of love you was going to give, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to the ladies. Thank you to everybody that made us a part of this situation. On behalf of myself, 100 Shots, you can follow me on Instagram, _100shots_. I am the CEO, co-founder of the Social Live Experience. If you need a party, I will make it happen. If you need an event, I will make it happen. If you're just looking to get a good fucking time in on whatever day of the week, I will make it happen. I am your guy. And I will sit on the line and pop shit with you if you want to get on Instagram and do that too. Because that's what the fuck I do. Okay? What about you, Gwen?
Listen, if you guys like the raw, the uncomfortable, unguarded, unsafe truth, if you would stop sitting in time to be in, stop being in a slavery mentality, come talk to this Pillow Talk with the team. Because we are raw, truthful, unguarded, real. Don't sugarcoat shit. I'm telling you right now, I'm healing the rug under all. I'm healing my community and sweeping the rug under you. Not only with TLC, but I'm healing you with the conversation that we need to have. Fuck the celebrities, they don't know who the fuck we are. So why are we having a conversation about us? About them? Let's have a conversation of who's the people in our community we need to heal. Because listen, mental illness is real. Depression is absolutely real. I lost a sister from suicide 2 Christmases ago on Christmas Eve. She took her life.